With Season 1 of the Mandalorian TV series wrapping up, its finale gave us a lot of new insight into the origins of the Mandalorian and the planet he may have came from. So in the final episode, we see that the Mando gets pretty injured, pretty close to death, and he has a flashback back to his time in his childhood when he was recruited by the Mandalorians. Now in this scene, his parents are carrying him on his back through the town and away from droid blaster fire. As he's on his mum's back, you can see the buildings around the area that he's located in look pretty much exactly like the buildings we see on Naboo in the prequel trilogy. Most of the architecture in Naboo is characterized by blue copper roofs, which are pretty rusted and pretty old. And you can see in episode 8 of The Mandalorian that the roofs are pretty much exactly the same as the ones you'd see in all of the photos of Naboo throughout the franchise. Now if this was the only piece of evidence we had for this theory, there would be nothing to stand on, this wouldn't be enough. But even if you just look at the ground level architecture of the planet he's on there, you can see that it looks exactly like the architecture of Naboo. You got the broad stone structures, the narrow streets, and also the circular rooftops, just like we saw in the previous photos. And on top of all of this, you've got the clothing of the people involved in the flashback. You can see everyone from his parents to the bystanders running around, they all have similar clothing to what we've seen in the prequels from Sheev Palpatine and Padme Amidala. Just looking back at Sheev Palpatine's clothing when he was a senator on Naboo, you can see some pretty similar features to those of the parents in this flashback scene. You can see that the clothing shows similar floral and ornate designs on the cuffs of the shirt, along with the hoods which many citizens of Naboo have been seen to wear. So with the similar architecture, clothing, and having been a victim of an attack in The Phantom Menace, there remains a strong possibility that the location seen in the Mandalorian's flashback is actually Naboo, and that is the planet where he is from. With Season 2 right around the corner, coming out in fall next year, we'll be sure to get a lot more new information about it, and we'll definitely find out the true location of Mando's origin. So for now, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I want you to leave a like, I want you to comment, and I want you to subscribe, and tell me what you think. Is the Mando from Naboo, or is this theory just wrong? Tell me down in the comments below, and I hope to see you in the next one.